Chapter 1. Tension. No one could help the boy. The demon was destroying him with seizures and fits that flung him into fire and water. His father was desperate. He loved his son and would move heaven and earth to save him. If he could not find a way to help his boy, he would lose him. The man heard of a teacher who walked on water, calmed storms with a word, and even raised the dead. But the teacher did something more. He looked demons in the eye and banished them with a word. The man knew because the teacher had done it to a whole swarm of demons by sending them into a herd of pigs that immediately turned tail and rushed into the sea to drown. If anyone could help his son, this teacher could. The father took his scarred and frail son and found Jesus, or rather found his followers. He asked them for help, but they could do nothing. In his fear and hurt, the man became angry and spoke harshly to the followers. Defensive and ashamed of their powerlessness, they lashed back. Just then, Jesus arrived. Mark's gospel tells the story of what happened next. And they brought the boy to him, and when the spirit saw him, immediately it convulsed the boy, and he fell on the ground and rolled about, foaming at the mouth. And Jesus asked his father, "How long has this been happening to him?" And he said, "From childhood, and it has often cast him into fire and into water to destroy him. But if you can do anything, have compassion on us and help us." And Jesus said to him, "If you can, all things are possible for one who believes." Immediately the father of the child cried out and said, "I believe, help my unbelief." And when Jesus saw that a crowd came running together, he rebuked the unclean spirit, saying to it, "You mute and deaf spirit, I command you, come out of him and never enter him again." And after crying out and convulsing him terribly, it came out, and the boy was like a corpse, so that most of them said, "He is dead." But Jesus took him by the hand and lifted him up, and he arose. More than any other story in Scripture, this one exhibits the Christian experience of belief. It doesn't explain it or clarify it. It doesn't describe it or give direction. Instead, it captures the experience perfectly. At first blush, this story has little to do with our daily lives. We live in a decidedly natural state with tangible lives. Most of us live modern, technologically driven lives in the Western world, and this story seems almost fanciful and a bit frightening. It's the kind of thing that happened long ago in a galaxy far, far away. After all, it's the story of an exorcism, but without the Hollywood flair and the excitement of Linda Blair spewing out pea soup and oatmeal. In this real-life exorcism, the Son of God exercised his power and exorcised a demon. Victory was had, and a boy was saved. But as with so much of Scripture, there is something more here. In fact, a single sentence from this story holds the keys to the mystery of belief. On my right forearm, I have a tattoo. I'd long heard the advice, don't get a tattoo unless it's something you want on you forever. I took this advice to heart as a teen and through most of my 20s. It saved me from a handful of potentially embarrassing decisions. Remember when barbed wire tats were popular? I don't have one. I got my tattoo a couple of weeks before my 30th birthday. I was old enough to know better and to know exactly what I was doing. I had lived enough life to find something I wanted permanently inked on my body. It isn't art, it isn't flashy, just simple script serving as a reminder my soul needs to see every day. I believe, help my unbelief.